Hello and welcome back to the Nexus League Season 4. We are back after Rocket League decided to have some server issues. Final game of the day, Smash Bros. Gonna take on Just Rotate as all the players are in the lobby. And here we go. We are underway with the final game of the day, Smash Bros. Taking on Just Rotate. And Frank is gonna slot it in. And Smash Bros. Take the first goal. And 4:56 off the clock. Not sure why. And Frank with a free flip. Frank gonna take it low, just goes for the grab pinch. Wavy gets cut off by Frank. Jamesy puts it over to Wavy. Wavy couldn't get the redirect, and Frank's gonna take control now. Frank pops it downfield. Frank gets the demo, gets the bump, and Tube's gonna put it in. Oh. Smash Bros. With a dominant start. And Wavy up in the air. Duke gets the 50. Frank with control. Frank flicks. Didn't get the power he wanted, and Jamesy misses the open net opportunity. And Wavy's gonna put this one off target. Frank puts it downfield. Frank with control. Frank corner, can't get the read, but that's an awkward ball. And Frank just decides to snag the boost and get out of there. Tube with a massive bump. Frank puts it mid. Frank with the 50. Tube up in the air. Tube gets a touch. Wavy clears it to the side. Frank can't quite get the touch. Frank puts one just off target. Frank with the 50. Tube booms this one downfield, and that's another. It was an open net, but Jamesy was able to get back there, and Wavy's gonna put one on just off target. Tube waits patiently, gets the 50 on Wavy. Frank looking for the sidewall, he got it. Gets another touch. Wavy has time now. Wavy goes under Tube, one-on-one with Frank, gets past Frank, and it's off the post. And Tube passes it over to Frank. Frank gets a touch, but Wavy's gonna have control. Frank pops this one up. Frank with control. Goes low, gets the pinch. Jamesy with no boost. Both members of Just Rotate have nothing. And the flick comes through from Tube, but it's 3-0 with 2:17 left. Just a complete domination so far from Smash Bros. We're looking to improve to 8-0. As Wavy gonna pop this over to Jamesy. Jamesy gets a touch to the left-hand side. Frank, full boost, is lying in wait. Tube puts this one downfield. Can Wavy get there? He can. He's able to clear it to the side. Wavy steals his teammate's boost. He's gonna go in the air here, and Frank's gonna cut it off. Frank gets control. Frank one-on-one, flicks high. Tube isn't there to respond as Jamesy gets the 50. Frank with the touch, looking for the Doomsday. What a gorgeous goal. Beautiful play. Just a complete masterclass right now from Smash Bros. Here in game number 1. As Wavy gonna go up, Tube gets the 50. Frank, reflip to get the 50. Tube can't get there, and Jamesy's gonna put one in. Frank couldn't get his card down enough. Tube not expecting it. Just caught, just barely out of position. 1:19 left. Frank with the 50 over to the left. Tube trying for the kickoff goal. He can't get there. Frank fake challenges, gets below 50, gets another, but Jamesy's able to get back there. Tube 50s it to the left. Frank with control. Frank waiting, gets past one, can't get past Jamesy as he's bumped. Tube shot on target, and it's just off the bar. As Frank dumps that one middle, tries to get the read on it. Tube cuts it off. And Frank puts it to the corner. Tube waiting. Tube puts this one off the backboard. Frank able to get control. Frank waiting. Gonna just play patient, goes for the air dribble. Frank with a reset. Uses it, just goes low. And Wavy's gonna boom that one downfield. Wavy with a shot, Tube able to clear it away. Jamesy with control. Jamesy gets cut off by Tube. Tube with the demo, and he's gonna put another one in. 5-1 with 9 seconds to go. And with that goal, Smash Bros. Are going to take game number 1. As we wait for Tube to ready up, he appears to be lagging pretty significantly. Either way, a very dominant performance, and Tube has left the match. We might be looking at a server change potentially. It is possible Tube is just resetting. No, he's back in the match. And we are going to get game number 2 underway. And here we go, game 2 underway. As Wavy gets a touch, Tube clears it. Frank able to clear it away, excuse me. Tube pops it middle. Frank isn't able to go. Wavy touches it to the side. Frank gets a touch. Frank with the 50. Tube gonna take control from his own corner. Tube gets past Jamesy. Tube with no boost. Wavy booms it up to the wall. Wavy. Frank able to control from his own backboard, gets the 50, gets the demo on Jamesy. Tube goes. Tube with a shot, and it's in! What a ceiling. I think that was a ceiling pinch. Couldn't really tell from that angle. Frank one-on-one, tries to slide it past, but Wavy is there. Wavy with control, gets the 50. Frank able to cut it off. Frank gets the 50. What a nasty 50. And Frank puts it in, open net. That is a gross 50 on Jamesy. It's 2-0. And Tube wins that 50. Frank looking for another, got the reset, but didn't get the power he needed as Wavy's gonna boom this downfield. Wavy tried to get a second touch. Jamesy, awkward with no boost, gets bumped off the ball. Frank waiting one-on-one with Wavy. Frank with the 50, but it's not gonna go his way. Jamesy with a huge miss. Could have had an open net opportunity as Tube's gonna go up, beats Wavy. Frank up in the air now. Frank with the shot bar down. 3-0. And just rotate. Are not looking great. This game showcasing why Smash Bros. Are currently sitting at 7-0 on the season. And Frank, you can't do that to people. Frank, you absolute menace. Frank, you sends Jamesy flying on skates and puts in the 4th goal for Smash Bros. Absolutely filthy fake. As Tube looking for the double, can't get the angle, dropped a little bit too low. As James is just gonna put that one. And Tube puts a 5th one in for Smash Bros. And this is just another day at the office for Smash Bros. At this point. It looks like they're in free play. Just rotate, or not even putting up a fight right now. As Frank flicks over one. Frank gets a 50. Tube gonna go, but shot is just wide. As Frank pops this one up. Frank goes low. Gonna take this to the sidewall. He's gotten 15 boost. Passes it middle. James is gonna have to clear though. Over to Wavy, and Wavy puts it in on the outplay. Jamesy with a beautiful pass. Wavy able to get it over the top of Tube. And with 2:21 to go, just rotate, starting to potentially find their groove. As Jamesy just gonna look for a bump in the 50 from Tube. Tube. Just grows. The read pinches it into the net. Potentially looking to send, just rotate to Brazil with 2:09 left in the game. As Frank waiting, got the beat on Wavy. Tube. What? Tube somehow just dunked Jamesy here. Jamesy got a poor touch and Tube's card is just hanging in midair and reads it. Welcome to Brazil. Just rotate. 1:57 to go here in game 2. And a pinch comes through from Frank. I know that the servers were down for a bit, so the teams didn't exactly have much warning to go off of. But surely they didn't exactly have any games to be able to warm up with. But surely you're not this rusty. Just rotate, have to figure out something if they want to avoid being swept. As Jamesy passes it over to Wavy. Frank, 2 resets, poor touch from Wavy, and Tube's gonna put it in 8-1. 105 left. Wavy with a poor clear, ends up passing it straight down to Tube. And Smash Bros. This could be bad though. Wavy is gonna put it in. Not that it really matters in the grand scheme of things in this game, but a kickoff goal is always nice. And a potential momentum goal going into game 3. As it's 8-2, this one's more or less over. As Frank's gonna go up, look for the double, it's just wide, and Tube can't put it in either. Frank gets the 50. Tube gonna take control, gonna put it over to the left. Tube with 18 boost goes to the ceiling. He can't get back to the ball. Wavy one-on-one with Frank. And the 50 from Wavy. 46 seconds to go. I don't want to say that even a possibility of a comeback, but those are at least a few solid momentum goals that are coming out for Just Rotate. Start building that confidence as Frank demos Wavy. Tube gonna go off the ceiling. Frank couldn't put it in, and Tube's just gonna put this one to the side. And the 50 from Wavy, can he get back there? The ball's not gonna bounce for him. And Smash Bros in dominant fashion take game 2. And we are about to get into game number 3. And here we go. Game 3 underway. Tube with the 50. Gonna put that to corner. Just Rotate. Gonna have fun trying to clear that one out. Game in. Tube puts it off the backboard. Never comes through from Frank. Tube with no boost. He's gonna dump that middle. Frank gonna put this one to his own corner. Frank takes his time. Musties. Reset. Goes low. Takes control of the ball. Passes it middle. Tube is there. Tube getting a bit of a poor touch as Wavy gets the 50. And Jamesy with a bump. Tube waiting. Gonna go for a double tap here at Wavy. Unbelievably awkward in net. Started backing up and shaking like a dog. Scared of what Tube was gonna do. And it's just right where Smash Bros left off from the previous 2 games. Just keep scoring as Tube gonna take this from the sidewall. Just gonna boom this downfield. Tube looking for bumps. Frank with waiting. Gets a 50. Jamesy is there to clear it away though. Tube gonna take control, just gonna put a shot on target. Tube able to get a demo. And Frank puts one in, and Tube's gonna steal it. And it's 2-0. Smash Bros making quick work of Just Rotate right now, making them look like they're not currently sitting in second place in the league right now. Obviously, Smash Bros sitting in first. And Tube's gonna put another one in, and it's 3-0. And Wavy gonna take control here. Wavy flicks over one. Jimsy puts it over one. Jimsy puts it in the corner. Frank able to get the 50. It's Cube one-on-one with Jimsy, and he's gonna put it in. 4-0. It's complete domination from Smash Bros. Frank gonna put one in. No, it's just off target. Wavy takes control. Wavy. Tube pops this one up. Tube gets the 50. Tube takes the low 50 there. Wavy takes control. Wavy booms downfield. This could be a chance. No, that's just gonna roll in. That's just gonna roll in. 5-0. Smash Bros. Jamesy just goes, and that's 5-0 for Smash Bros. Unreal. And Jamesy has stopped moving, it appears. Wavy has left the match. And that is going to be game. Smash Bros. Are going to get the win